So whenever I take my phone out of its case, I always think to myself, these phones are durable now. I could probably use it without a case. I'll just be careful. Hi everyone, Thao here. Anyone who knows me will tell you how clumsy I am with my stuff. I always manage to drop everything I hold. That's why having a case for my phone is a must-have. Today we're looking at the case lineup for Encased. Their tagline, engineered to protect. Seriously though, I gotta say, these are some of the more protective cases I've tested so far. I have 4 different cases, so let's take a closer look at each. Let's go. I received so many questions about this first case when I showcased it in one of my recent videos. This is called the Rebel Armor, and it comes in the colors purple, black, and turquoise, which I have here. Right away, you'll see that it's a pretty heavy-duty case composed of a hard outer shell on top of a rubberized inner layer. Thanks to this, it has a 10 feet shock-absorbing impact rating to keep your phone safe from drops. This is one of the few cases that actually has a lip that goes all the way around the front. Most cases just have it on the top and bottom. The raised lip provides really good lay-on table protection for the screen. The lip along the sides should also increase the likelihood of the screen surviving from drops where the phone lands on its side. Keep in mind, it may make using edge gestures a little more difficult. I'm still able to use one-hand operation plus just fine though. The design, etched onto the sides, gives the case some really good grip and feels really comfortable to hold. In terms of cutouts, all ports are fully accessible but do sit a little deeper due to the thickness of the case itself. These are definitely up there in terms of how clicky the buttons feel to use. I like it. Lastly, the case is fully compatible with wireless charging and power share. If you are looking for a protective case with a lip that runs all the way around, this one's worth a look. Next up, this is called the Slimshield. Okay, so the way you install this case is a little different. The bottom actually comes off. You slide the phone in like this and slide the bottom piece back on. Heads up, to remove the case, there's a slight notch on the bottom piece so it won't just slide out. Pull away slightly on the top piece and it should release. It has a simplistic slim design that fits the phone really well while still providing some protection. The entire case is made up of a hard polycarbonate that provides some pretty decent grip, but is still smooth to the touch. Cutouts for all ports look good as expected. The case takes a different approach with the buttons, as they are left wide open. They did a good job of contouring the case around the buttons, so they are comfortable to press. On the front, you do get a slight lip at the top and bottom. This will ensure your screen stays lifted when placed face down. Wireless charging and power share both work great. One thing I do want to mention with the Slimshield is that due to the way you put it on, it may interfere with some screen protectors. But if you're living that no screen protector life, you're good. Moving on to the Scorpio case, which comes in the colors gunmetal gray, black, and slate blue. This is another dual layer case with shock absorbing TPU and a matte finished outer shell. The more stylish option out of the bunch, the Scorpio case has a tactical look with extra reinforcement around the corners. The anti-scratch backing is smooth to the touch, but provides some solid grip and feels secure in the hand. Cutouts to all ports look good. All buttons work perfectly, but you lose the satisfying click due to their sealed design. There's a slight bump on each button, but it would be nice to see something more pronounced to make it easier to find the buttons when you're not looking at your phone. At the front, there is a very slight lip at the top and bottom for that lay-on table protection. And yes, wireless charging and power share both work flawlessly. Overall, it's a nice looking case. I like the design elements. It's rugged and thanks to a thicker profile, it should provide some pretty good protection. The final case is the Phantom, available in the colors purple and black. The Phantom is essentially the Rebel Armor with a card holder added to the back. It also adds a memory foam padding on the inside of the case. I'll focus on the card slot since I've already covered the Rebel Armor. Let's put a card in to see how well it holds. A single card slides in without any problems and stays securely in place. It's not going anywhere. To access your card, just use your thumb to push the notch on the opposite side. It can hold up to 3 cards, which should be more than adequate for most people with a credit or debit card and a piece of ID. If you're wondering, you can also store a couple of bills on top of your cards. Despite the card holder on the back, the case still remains relatively comfortable to hold. It's a solid case for those looking to cut down on the number of things to carry when going out. There you have it, the entire Encased lineup for the Galaxy S10 Plus. As usual, thank you all so much for watching. Until the next one, peace. Bye!